Chris, thank you for 10 give these, baby. Power out. I don't want to do a coke run alone. If Mickey was around, I'd definitely do one right now. We gotta talk to Mickey. We gotta get caught up in the coke shit. Hopefully he's around soon. We shouldn't be locking doors.
Do you
yes,
work
sir.
here? Do you work here?
Why?
We need some food, man. We're hungry.
Trying to get some beef dishes. That's what
Guys, unfortunately, we're only open in the evenings.
Oh,
fuck, man.
Yeah,
Can
come
pay
back
extra?
at night and we'll be open. Let's come back in the evening, guys. Come on. Let's come back in the evening, alright? I was expecting to get clapped right there.
You don't want me to answer that question, Nancy.
No, I don't want to know about your ERP. Hey, Lang.
Oh, hi, Mr. Lang.
What's up,
Do you
guys?
want to know about my ERP?
Shut the fuck up, Penny.
All right. Bye, Mr. Dad. I love you.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna put on the fucking Mafia playlist, dude. I gotta chill out. I'm so fucking pissed and sad, bro. Fuck.
How have you been?
Sorry, Nancy. Just one quick second.
All right.
I've been alright, Nancy. How you been? What you been up to nowadays, anyways?
Can you speak up a bit? I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
Hello. Is that better?
Hi. Yeah, that's so much better.
I've been alright. How you been?
I've been okay. I've been trying to keep busy.
What you been up to nowadays, anyways?
Stuff you probably don't want to know about.
Fair. I mean, how's your crew? How's life?
Well, 4 of them got raided the other day, but other than that, pretty good.
Jesus, for what?
Well, I think they were getting raided anyways, and then they accidentally felony obstructed their own raid, and then they got raided more.
They felony obstructed their own raid, so they like try to stop a raid from happening or something?
No, they just tried to run inside to grab something before a raid happened and didn't realize it was a raid on them.
Oh shit.
So then they got double fucked.
What did they find?
A lot of stuff you don't want to know about, Lang.
Damn, Nancy, what the hell?
Yeah, it was not a good scene.
And when is there? They have a court date, or they pled guilty, or?
Yeah, I think they got some court dates coming up.
Jesus, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's not me, so I'm chilling. I'm smarter than that, you know? But
yeah, well, I mean, you always have been, but that's probably still shitty your crew got caught up.
yeah, it is.
So what's going on?
There you go. So I didn't get a chance to speak to you since the last tournament.
Yeah.
Which was the worst tournament ever.
Oh no, why?
Well, I knew that I needed to be out of the city morning of the tournament, and I gave Hutch a very detailed point-by-point to-do list, a list of contact phone numbers, the poster, everything, and just like a few things that he needed to do, and called him week leading up. Are you going to be there? You can help, all this kind of stuff. And basically 2 hours before the event, I got a email saying that he had to leave town.
Okay.
So Drea was able to come into town last minute and help out, but there was so much scuff in the arena that I had all of GSF screaming at me. I had all of the PD screaming at me. I had all of Changang screaming at me. I had like the league president didn't show up, the commissioner didn't show up, a bunch of my staff didn't show up, and I had people screaming at me that I needed to make the calls. And like a team no-showed. Like it was a mess. It was the worst. It was the worst day, if I'm being completely honest. I ended up refunding GSF because they were screaming so much and bitching so much.
Okay, so let's pause here for a second, rewind a little bit. They were bitching about scuff like children?
Yeah, there was some scuff, and then there was some like rough calls that we had to roll with, and it was a few new refs because a bunch of the refs didn't show up. And so there were options being given to both the PD and GSF in one of the kind of final rounds. And they did not like the call that was being made. So, like, our team did our best with what we could do. And then there was like threatening tweets being sent out from GSF and saying that they were going to protest. And then they were, being
Threatening tweets like
oh, just
life-threatening or like legally
no, just
threatening,
like
I guess?
no, just like being big babies, let's say. And I mean, there was a lot of people sending out like big baby tweets that day. Like even getting down to just being upset that the betting wasn't up on time. Like everybody was on some level of bullshit that day, saying that bets were rigged and we were just keeping all the money. And I had to eject GSF from the tournament for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Jesus Christ.
That's how bad it got.
Jesus. Well, when was this?
This was a month ago.
A month ago.
And then I
was on
ended
my
up
hiatus,
refunding.
right?
Yes, you were. Yes. And I ended up refunding GSF because I just didn't want the headache to continue. It was rough. It was really, really fucking rough. Like I was about to walk away from the NPA that day.
Okay, so first things first, how do I word this? Nobody should be a child over some scuff. Well, we've all been dealing with this disease for literally years. That is just pathetic in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I guess. I mean, do you want to move forward? Where's your head at, Nancy?
I think taking a break from the big tournaments is a really good idea because there were so many people who were so deeply emotionally invested in it. And I was trying to explain to them that we were a bunch of adults playing a game of paintball. And we're all there for fun. And, either way it went, they were meant to be walking out with more money than they came in with. And there was no need to be screaming and shouting and tearing people down because it wasn't they were just shouting at me. Like they were shouting at staff, they were shouting at the other teams, they were shouting at everybody.
Saying things like what?
Honestly, it was a month ago, but I know that it was so bad that even Randy Bullet sent me a text to the later that night apologizing.
Jesus Christ.
Like that's how bad it was. And he was complimenting the events and saying it was just a bump in the road, but it got that bad that Randy Bullet apologized to me. And there was a lot of
Randy's usually that kind of guy though. He's very good at sensing the energy in the room when people are being fucking children, to be honest.
For sure. And I think that like there was a lot of people there who were screaming, "You need to make a call, you need to make a call, you're the CEO." And then I made a call and that was the wrong call. And when the commissioner is not there and the league president isn't there, who is the team manager, I go with, the information of the staff. And the staff did the best they could, but they were getting absolutely like bullied. Have you ever spoken to Summer?
No, I stay far away from that woman.
That would be kind of the main issue that day.
Was she like the instigator or what?
Yes.
But this makes this conversation very awkward because I was literally going to hand you the entire keys to the kingdom of the NPA.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, you deserve it. I was gonna do to you similar to what I did to Eve. You know, it's branded obviously Cerberus. You know, it's at the end of the day we still have an involvement, but you know, it's your fucking baby, Nancy. You know, I'm the kind of guy. You know, the only baby I would ever give up is Rooster's Rest. But my idea is, you know, I come with an idea and I like to see it in action. I like to find the right fit for the idea, see what they do with it, and if it becomes theirs, it's theirs. It's no longer mine. Penny with Roosters, Eve with, you know, the Reef, you with the NPA, Drea with, you know, things we were doing before. Unfortunately, she, you know, left the city for a while. You know,
I miss
Mickey
Drea.
and our new investment company. I miss Drea as well.
Stratum Knights?
That is correct.
How's that going?
And it's going pretty good, to be honest.
Good. Here's the thing.
Yep.
I think the way that the tournaments are currently going is not something that I want to continue with. That being said,
So what is your vision?
I have managed recently to hire a bunch of really great people. And some of them want to run more frequent tournaments, lower stakes, like no spectators, putting up money. Like they've done math and stuff like that, where we can make pretty decent money. There's no involvement from, like, no planning involvement from me. Because that was another thing, is each of these tournaments took up 2 straight weeks of my life, planning every single day, making calls every single day, trying to chase people down. And honestly, that was exhausting. Like, there were days
I
where I
can't
didn't want to
imagine
wake up
managing that.
because I didn't
Managing
want to
that
talk
group
to
of
anybody.
people severely underestimate how difficult it is to manage an entire group of people to one common goal.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you had to do that and then deal with this entire bullshit is just, honestly, it's disgusting. I'm appalled. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah,
So,
it was really rough. But that being said, like, I think paintball is still really cool if we can keep pickup games and stuff going. If there's a way, and here's the thing: if what is the arena? Does the arena come along with the NPA, or is that just a home for it?
does the arena come? What do you mean?
Like, if you're giving me the NPA, do I keep
Oh
working
yeah,
on
you get
other
everything.
things that might? Wow.
Yeah. Nancy,
Lang.
I don't care about owning shit. I don't care about all this money. I just want to see people succeed to my very core, and people who put in the hard work and like they stay committed and don't give up. It's selfish of me to think I can keep this thing that, quite frankly, I have a passion for it, but in no level of the way you had a passion for it. I cannot stand managing people. I would lose. I would have killed 30 people that fucking day. You bet your life on it. I would. I would have C4 the whole fucking arena to the goddamn ground.
I was so fucking close, Lang. I was so close.
But now, obviously, like I said, you know, we still want it branded Cerberus. You know, we still want not necessarily involvement, but we still want to keep working with you and assisting you in anything you need. It's still a partnership, but instead, you know, we just swap roles. You're the head honcho, and we are just there to help you facilitate.
Honestly, that sounds really cool because there are so many ideas I have for the arena, and that's why I wanted to confirm, because I have so many ideas for the arena.
Chad, the amount of
that don't
RP that
involve
Nancy
paintball.
would give
And
to
if the
people with
arena
this
comes
arena
with
versus
this,
us, like, don't
then
question mark me,
there can
man.
be
I'm
some
not here
really
for me. I'm here
fucking
for the
cool stuff
betterment
happening in the
of the
future.
RP on the server, whether you believe that or not. And that's it. You saying that just proves my very point. No, I mean, obviously you don't gotta give an answer now, but you know, the throne is yours, Nancy, for the NPA, if you so choose to take it.
I will happily accept that.
All right. Let me. I gotta have a meeting. I mean, Dean and Leslie aren't around today, but like I said, the end goal for me is I just want to see events in the arena. I want to see shit popping. You've been doing that. If you have more, the potential of the arena hasn't even been hit yet. There's so much you can do that I'm sure you already thought of, and like you said yourself, you plan on doing. And those are things that the city needs, and I would love to see.
I have so many ideas.
I can even tell by the sound of your voice that this is the excitement that we need in this city, especially now of all times, motherfuckers left, right, and center are disappearing, and people are kind of lost. Giving them things to look forward to and things to do is is better overall for everybody.
Absolutely. I just need to know the right people to talk to make these ideas happen, because I have 4 ideas off the top of my head that I'm like, this would be huge and so exciting for the city, but I just don't know where to start.
Well, that's where we come in, right? That's why that's why I say I still want it to be a partnership where we can help you facilitate these ideas that you have.
For sure. Yeah.
So here's what we'll do. I think Dean and Leslie might be around tomorrow. It is the weekend. I think Leslie takes off the weekends, but sometimes he comes in. If anything, we'll do it on Monday. We can have a one giant conversation, go over everything.
That sounds great. I tend to sleep in all Sundays, but Monday I will be ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's no rush. You know what I mean? Whenever you're around and then Dean and Leslie are around, we can all meet up and have a conversation.
That sounds fantastic.
All right, Nancy. Anything else?
I don't think so. Just I think the stuff with GSF has finally calmed down.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna go down there right now.
No,
I'm gonna go have a conversation. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna go have a conversation with him, Nancy.
It literally just calmed down. Please don't.
I'm not gonna shoot nobody. I'm not gonna kill nobody. But I'm going to have a very stern conversation with these fucking cocksuckers.
No, it's been a month. I don't want them coming after me.
Then nobody's gonna come after you. Don't worry about that.
All right.
All right.
Well, have fun, I guess. Just.
Yeah, don't worry. I will.
Okay.
And you give me a call if you need anything, okay?
All right. Hey, I saw that Pepe LaBeouf guy the other day.
Who's that again?
That taxi driver we tried to kill.
Oh shit! Fuck that
guy. I almost shot him in the
face. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Good shit.
All right.
Thanks,
Keep it up, all right?
All right, I'll speak to you soon.
All right, talk to you soon. Chat, if you guys haven't understood the way I made Lang's character now, obviously aside from the crazy shit he still does, he does have these visions, but his visions are to give here we go. Are to give people the visions that he has and see if they can run with it and make it better than what he can think of. Like the idea of latching onto everything just to say you have it is just stupid. Nothing grows that way. Look at Rooster's Reef. Look at Rooster's Rest. I mean, Penny, the fact that we have employees on probably the most dead business on the server is baffling. And now, if you also take a step back and look at it from an OOC perspective, we need people who have the drive and passion to keep doing things for the server. Because if you also take a step back from that and think of another realistic standpoint, us as human beings and us as people who do this 10 hours a day, people are going to burn out. People are not, there's going to be peaks where you're just not creative. There's going to be peaks where you just want to chill because you're exhausted. And that's why it's a collective effort to have a whole group of people that can try to keep pushing content for the server. And Nancy is 1000% one of those people. But and even with that being said, at the end of the day, it's just the same that we gave Rooster's Reef to Eve. Now, if Eve betrays us, we take that shit back and we burn her ass down. You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna have somewhat of an influence, but it's more just don't fuck us. Keep doing good for the city. If we have to step in, we'll step in.
Totally unnecessary.
But as long as you're doing good, well, we ain't gonna fuck with you.